I've had a lot of friends in the past who would get friend zoned a lot by girls, and the main component that was in this was their physique and was their body. And you're gonna say, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. They didn't friend zone you because of your body. But I know a lot of people who are out of shape, who are fat, and they might not even necessarily have bad game. They might not necessarily have bad chat. They might actually be able to lead, and they might be able to do a lot of stuff. But when it comes to them in comparison to me with the same girl, when they're more funny and they've probably got a better personality and all these different things, they would go for me instead of them. And they could be around a similar height as well. They'll go for me instead of them. Some of you might say, yeah, because it might be because you're slightly better looking, but I'm not even that good looking. And it's one of these things that when you get in shape, you start to actually stand out and women sort of view you differently from a normal guy. There's been so many people in my life, and there's been quite a few times that I can recite one where there was a girl who a guy I knew was trying to get with her, and he'd be speaking to her, and he'd be making her laugh, he'd be making her smile. And I said to her, I was like, is anything going on with you and him? Because he'd come to me and he'd say, yeah, I was chatting her up, oh, she was loving it and all this. It's so funny. And she'd be like, no, yeah, he's charming, but that's about it. And then I was able to get with that girl with ease, without even having to try that much, which is crazy in a sense because I wasn't quite as funny as that guy. And that was a weird eye-opener to me about how much your physique actually matters and how much your body actually matters. People on here will say it doesn't. And a lot of times they say it out of coping, they say it out of insecurity so they don't have to try and they can stay fat and they can stay out of shape. But it really does matter. And the amount of times I've heard from girls that they wouldn't even do anything with a certain guy, even though they like his personality, because he's out of shape, is insane. Is insane. And then they'll come to me and they'll chat sexual to me and they'll make out like they want to do stuff with me. And we're flirting and all this, and I'm not even having to try. And it all comes down to how your body looks as well. It all comes down to how your body looks. And this is a cliche thing to say, and this is quite a bad thing to say in this modern day. A lot of people don't want to say that. But on a real level, your body matters an insane amount with these women. What do you think they want? Do you think they want a guy who's out of shape, who's fat, who doesn't take care of himself? Or do you think they want someone who does take care of himself, that has good habits, that has discipline in their self? It's a no-brainer. It's also very attractive as well, don't get me wrong, but it's also a no-brainer of their habits, of how they apply themselves, on how much they eat. Do they have discipline to actually eat an amount that they need? Do they have discipline to consistently go to the gym and build muscle and build a good physique? And the other guy doesn't. The other guy doesn't. And then he'd be like, oh, why's he got her? Why's he got her? Or why's he got her? I've had it so many times where people are like, why did she like you and not me? And it's obvious. It's obvious. Obviously, I didn't tell the truth. I say, oh, yeah, if you tried getting in better shape or try building a better physique or try getting in the gym, maybe you'll have a better chance. But a lot of times they're not going to do that because it's too easy to stay at home and eat shit and not apply yourself. And I just want to get this message across to you lot, especially the ones of you who are out of shape or are not that confident, to start dedicating yourself to building a good physique. And it doesn't have to be extreme. Start dedicating yourself to building a bit of muscle, even if it's like 3 times a week, 3 workouts a week, and progressively overload and try to improve yourself and improve your diet. And you will start seeing results over time. If you set a certain goal, whether it's to build a bit of muscle because we're coming in winter now, so there's not really much point in leaning down because we're coming up to winter, and then lean down for next year, that would be a beautiful goal for you, and that will actually lead to results. And it made the biggest difference in my life, getting in good shape. The amount of girls I've had who have made it obvious to me, especially on nights out, and my friends are like, oh, why is she making it obvious to you? Why is she making it obvious to you? And it was obvious why. It was obvious why, because I took care of myself and my physique, and they wanted to see me in that light. My old friends would be like, why are they giving you the attention and not me? Why would they? It was absolutely obvious why. It was 100% obvious. And I just want you lot to understand the advantage that it is when you build a physique. Women start to view you so different to how they view the average guy. A lot of women don't find the average guy attractive. There's some statistic, they find 90% of men unattractive. There was some statistic, it was around there. Don't quote me on it, but it's around there. And a lot of women I speak to don't find many men attractive. They only find the ones who take care of themselves, who've got a good physique, who've got a good body, and some of you may say height as well, or are successful, attractive. And when you get in good shape, you get in that bracket as well. And then if we combine, obviously, a good amount of money as well, and having a lot of money, obviously that would help, of course. But also you need to apply yourself, you need to have some confidence, you need to be able to hold a conversation and lead as well. Don't get me wrong, you can't just have loads of money and be in amazing shape. And you might get women who will fuck you because of that, but it'd just be that. It's just because of what you got. But when you get in shape, it makes the difference. It makes a difference. It's the easiest thing you can do in regards to getting more attraction. It's one of the most best things you can do in regards to getting attraction from women. And this is what I found. This is literally what I found. This is my personal experience, and I know a lot of other guys have had this experience where you build your physique, you get in better shape, you make yourself into someone who's a bit more confident in himself, and suddenly you start getting a lot more options. You go out, girls are smiling at you, girls are making it obvious. You get in random conversations with a girl like I had yesterday. Random conversation where I could have easily got something because I was making her laugh. Random. Me not even trying. And it's one of these things that actually changes your whole trajectory of how you view yourself and your whole trajectory of your life, in a sense, because if you view yourself in a more confident way and you consistently push yourself into someone who's getting better, imagine what that does to your mind. Imagine how that sharpens your mind and makes you into someone who you're proud of. And imagine the other areas that will change when you have that confidence. The attraction is amazing, but also the personal journey is the best thing. And that's going to be the true message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. If you want to achieve a physique that you're proud of and skip out all the bullshit, all the noise where you don't know what you're doing, shoot me an email at reallouis23@gmail.com and I can guarantee I can get you results. Thank you.